Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Bulls. Derrick Rose still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
Kevin, yeah, he got injured a few games ago, and it's been tough without him.
And we've seen what a different team they are without him on the floor. I mean, it has not been nearly as cohesive a unit as when he's there.
A look at the Magic starting group. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Oladipo. And it's King at the three. And he's good on the second. And so here's Orlando. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go. Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And that one's good. McDermott's got his first bucket of the night.
It's as if the defense just let him go. Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Chicago. It's a three-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Now here's Butler following the miss by Freak. Nice shot by McDermott. McDermott's got 6.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Jennings passes to King. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And finished off by McDermott.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Felton with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Oladipo against Butler. Here's Gasol. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
The Magic trail by 7. Jennings kicks to Oladipo. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Six to shoot. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. The Bulls leading by 7. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Butler following the basket by Freak. And count the basket. He was fouled. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. McDermott comes in for Mirotic. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Garrett Temple. The Magic also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Ilyasova. King comes in for Hezonja. And it's Jennings in for Alfred Payton. The big men are Gibson and Noah. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Then it's Felton. In at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Fournier passes to King. Outside Jennings. Here's Fournier. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Traps in the tray. Felton has got 5 points so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Gordon with a screen on Felton. Jennings dishes to Nicholson. He got right to the cup using that.
It's the 2K Sports pregame.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're sitting at 5. It's kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And Nicholas Batum, who we'll be watching tonight, just does so much on the floor. Shaq, it seems like he epitomizes what it means to be an all-around player.
Yeah, he's very...
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game, the unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's King at the 3. Orlando on D. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
And Walker kicks to Moniunas. Tries from 10. Nice D from Oladipo. So it's Orlando now. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Oladipo.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Walker against Jennings. Walker dishes to Moniunas. Here's Jefferson, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Left side, Gordon. Outside, Jennings. Vucevic, a screen on Walker. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Charlotte ball. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Inside. Batum, good. Batum's got his first 2 points.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few moments to share with me. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thanks, Doris. Here's King, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. King, that's good.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
On the wing, Batum. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Jennings passes to King. That's short off the rim. Charlotte in the lead. Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
Rebounded by Vucevic.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Cody Zeller's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. They've got Batum, Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Zeller, and it's Monty Eunice in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Lamb. Charlotte has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Walker with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Now here's Lamb, guarded closely. 2 on the clock, stripped it away. There's Azania, guarded by Walker. Here's King, and he hits it to tie the game up. King's got his 3rd basket of the night. And the Hornets shooting not great, 40% for the game. And there's the feed to Monty Eunice. No good on the triple.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Azania's shot is off. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And the first half comes to a...
Well, guys,
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You got to like what Nicholas Batum has done in this game.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Jennings out there with Oladipo. And it's King at the 3.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Jennings passes to King. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Now, here's Walker. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Jefferson against Vucevic. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Jefferson. The Magic shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. It's Jennings with the drive. Vucevic. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jennings against Walker. Outside for Batum. The 3. Can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Freak. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers stepped up to deliver. He ended with 20 points and added 3 rebounds as well. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Vucevic with the bucket.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Doubled by King. Plenty of space. No good from Lamb.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jennings passes to King. The 9-foot shot. Hornets with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The Hornets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And 75%.
So changing it up. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Jeremy Lamb. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ilyasova comes in for Aaron Gordon. King's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Peyton in for Brandon Jennings. Williams a screen. Batum attacking. Hornets keep it alive. And Zeller kicks to Lynn. Picked by Zeller. Lynn dishes to Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. Batum wide open. He fires. Another miss by Batum. Pass to King. Wide open look. And that's good for 2. King's got 7 points for the quarter.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
On the wing, Batum. Back to Lynn. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Hornets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Charlotte making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And King, here we go. No good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Lynn. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Hornets trail by 9. Michael Kid Gilchrist out there with Monty Eunice. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Magic leading by 7. Pass to Peyton. He kicks it to Gordon. He tries for 3. No good from King. The Hornets shooting it pretty low, 34% thus far. Walker with it. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Monty Eunice. Just 5 on the clock. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 12 points for Al Jefferson.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Hornets trail by 5. And here's Walker. To the right side. Monty Eunice sets a screen for Lamb. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for the Magic. And it's the Hornets ball. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Walker against Jennings. Walker the pass to Jefferson. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his third rebound tonight. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Oladipo hits them both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Magic leading by 9. Jennings passes to King. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And that's 19 points for Freak. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
We watched Jefferson play great basketball. 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Good on the second free throw. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. King outside. He feeds it to Gordon. Montejunas with the steal, and he gets it to go. Hornets trail by 13. Walker with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Walker dishes to Montejunas. Outside for Batum. Clock at 6. Vucevic with the block.
Way to stay alert and grab the long rebound.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Lamb. A fast break now for Charlotte. Lamb leading the charge. King with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Safe up. Safe up.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
To the paint. Right block shot. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his third rebound on the night. Walker with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. The jump hook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Oladipo.
Evan Fournier.
Magic leading by 11. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Walker the pass to Batum. Here's Lamb. Misses the 3. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The shot's good from Fournier.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
There's a screen by Montejunas. Walker with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Montejunas, no luck. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 13-3 run.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Magic.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Jennings. And the way he was able to dice up. Their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Lamb. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. King with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. King against Batum. Back to King. Clock at 6. Batum grabs the miss. To the left side wing. Lamb. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're fine.
Let's play, boys. Way to play. Hey.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Brandon Jennings.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.